Hi, in this video I will show you how to run on a Windows 10 system, a Raspberry Pi, in a RDP protocol, so that we are able to start on a Windows machine, the remote desktop, and run the Raspberry Pi instead of here with its own keyboard and mouse straight from the RDP, which is always looking like this, a small monitor icon. So what we have to do now, we have to start our Putty. That's what we have. And I think in a previous video I've shown in your network, home network, you will find the IP address of your machine. So what we do now is we take our Putty, we open, we type in our the host name in there, or the IP address. We're starting it. Then we type the login, that's what I have done in here. So now I've put in my password, and I started it as Pi. Then my password was somewhere here, and now we type in here our sudo, which means we are at the administrator as a super user. Do apt get install Xrdp. Do you want to continue? Yes, I want. Now it's installing the RDP server protocol in there, which we may connect after that. Saving, going there. Now system is back. After the first command, we have to type to install the sudo get apt get install TightNvcServer. That looks a lot better. It's already installed. But anyways, that's great. And now the rest is quite easy. All what we have to do, we have to start our remote desktop. That's always possible here, and when you type here in Windows remote desktop, you will find the remote desktop here as an app. Then we take let's take this one from our Raspberry Pi. What same address what you see there is 192.168.178 and the 50, which is our machine. Now it asks, okay, do you want to connect it? Do you want to connect to this machine? And then it say, okay, don't ask me for all those cookies. Now it comes in this window. Hey, that's great. And maybe it's a little bit small, but this default user is Pi, and the password should be Raspberry. Let's see if it. So that's what happens now. Now I have the machine there. I use the password, which you will also find here when you have your monitor in there. Go there and take the preferences, and inside preferences you have the Raspberry Pi configuration, and there you find your host name, and where is it? Here, change the password. That's it. All what you have to do is Raspberry Pi, change the password, and then that it's done. Is this right or wrong? Yeah, that's it. And now I'm able to use my my system. The real advantage of this one is that I don't need my mouse anymore. and I may do some recording there, even if I connect it with my Putty and my machine itself. If we, for example, when we develop something in here, right, save it on there, then we have it still on there, and we may start applications and so on, and that's now on this system. So watch this system, and this is the other one. What was quite easy.